2021 draft at Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets and the New York Liberty. The 2021 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Jalen Green.
Yes, sir! That's what I'm talking about.
So you guys, I want to bring out this video on Jalen Green and Breah Hicks just because I want to talk about a few things. Now, we all know Jalen and Breah are currently still in a relationship. Not too long ago, they announced to the world that they're in a relationship. I believe on June the 23rd, Jalen Green, he posted a picture on his Instagram story and he was hugging Breah Hicks and he put a heart, basically telling the world that they're together. Then a month later, Jalen Green got drafted. He was selected number 2 overall by the Houston Rockets. And of course, Breah Hicks was right by his side on draft night. So you already know we're going to go over this, and I just want to talk about what's really going on between Jalen and Breah and if they're going to last or not. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called TK Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first thing first, let's talk about Jalen Green. Now we all know Jalen is currently 19 years old. He just recently got drafted by the Houston Rockets. Like I said, he was a number 2 overall pick. So that was really good. I actually watched the draft and it was actually a dope experience just to see Jalen Green, you know, rock his little new Michael Jackson outfit, which was really cool and different, man. He was really swagged out for real, man. You did your thing, Jalen. But at the end of the day, it's cool just to see that he's actually in the league, because I was actually watching Jalen Green when he was in high school, you know, definitely when he was at Prolific Prep. Even though I didn't make too many videos on him, I always paid attention to him. But once, you know, he decides to go towards the G League 1-year program, that's when I decided to start making more videos on Jalen Green. And you guys can go look up my previous videos I made talking about him, you know, when he was in the G League. And before we even talk about him playing for the Houston Rockets, let's just go over his G League situation. So like I said, he was in the G League 1-year program. Jalen Green was the first player to ever commit to the G League 1-year program. So he's going to be in the history books to be the first one. And on top of that, he was the first highest recruit out of high school to commit to the G League 1-year program. So you already know he's going to be in the history books for that. And he got drafted on top of that. So Jalen basically created and started a whole new wave. And that's why you see other guys actually starting to go towards this G League 1-year program right after him. So you already know, man, Jalen did his thing. It all turned out good for him. In my opinion, if he would have went to college such as Memphis or Auburn, he probably would have been a number 1 pick. And that's why I feel like they gave it to Cade Cunningham, because he took the actual, you know, go-to natural way, as in going one and done in college, then entering the NBA draft. But instead, for Jalen Green, he was like, I know I'm going to get drafted regardless. I might as well just go to the G League and run up some money before I even sign this NBA rookie contract. And as you can see, that's exactly what he did, because the kid was already getting paid 7 figures before he even got drafted. And as you can see, now that he's drafted, he didn't even sign his rookie contract yet, because today is August the 8th. They will be playing their first summer league game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, you know, I think he will be signing his contract today, or he probably already did. I'm not sure. But basically what I'm saying is he was already getting paid bank before he even got in the league, because he went towards the G League and he knew exactly what he was doing. So shout out to Jalen. He's only 19 years old and the kid is already very smart. He definitely got a bright future. So now that he's already in the league and he will be competing in the summer league, like I said, today will be his first game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm very excited to see what he's going to do in the summer league. I feel like he's probably going to average around like 12 or 13 points. His first game, he might, you know, put up like 13 points or something like that. But I feel like Jalen, once he get comfortable, yo, he's going to show out, you guys, for real. And even if he don't really show out too much in the summer league, don't get too worried and scared, just because we all know how that go. Just because you don't play that good in the summer league doesn't mean you're not going to show out throughout your rookie year. I really feel like Jalen Green most likely can win the Rookie of the Year award next season, but he definitely got to put in the work. It's the reason why he went to number 2 overall pick. He got drafted before LaMelo Ball got drafted last year. LaMelo was the 3rd overall pick and he won the Rookie of the Year. So Jalen Green, even though I know that don't really matter, I'm just saying though, because y'all know I make videos on LaMelo. So Jalen, man, it's very possible for you to win this Rookie of the Year award, ball out, show your athleticism, and just score the ball, man, because that's exactly what you can do. Now let's move on towards him and Breah Hicks. So like I said, Jalen and Breah, they have been together since June, right? Well, honestly, they probably was talking before then. It just on June the 23rd, that's when Jalen decided to post a picture showing the world that they're together, right? So basically, I really feel like Jalen Green and Breah, they're good right now because of course they just started talking. Every new relationship, when you first start talking, you're good. And on top of that, he just got drafted. So of course, Breah Hicks, she gonna play her role, play her part, and do what she gotta do. As you can see during the beginning of the video, Breah was recording herself in the mirror, and I guess she was in their hotel room where her and Jalen stayed at on draft night. And we all know what went down right after Jalen got drafted. Like, come on now. And I even saw some pictures right after he got drafted. I guess they went out to eat with his fam and stuff, and they just had some parties going on for Jalen. And you can see some pictures of him and Breah, and you could actually like see Breah standing beside him and stuff. And you know, you could tell that some of the people that was actually taking pictures, they didn't want to put Breah in the picture, or they probably did because most of them didn't even tag her. I guess she didn't want them to tag her or whatever. But I basically see the pictures of Breah being with Jalen, and it seems like she's always by his side. We all know Breah is really private with her life, so we ain't gonna know when she around him unless she decides to show the world or somebody else take pictures. But she was definitely with him that whole entire night, of course. And honestly, before I end this video, I want you guys to check this out because I do want to talk about this involving Breah Hicks. So we all know Breah, she was just in a 6-year relationship with King Combs, right? They broke up back in April. So literally 2 months later, she went into another relationship with Jalen Green, but most likely she was already talking to Jalen Green while her and King Combs was going through whatever they was going through. So a few days ago, I did look on Breah Hicks' Instagram story, and I saw that she was in the car and she was recording herself, but she wasn't trying to show who was right beside her, because y'all know how these females be, man. When you see her in the car and she recording herself in the passenger seat, most likely somebody is sitting right beside her driving that car, right? And you can tell that someone was beside her, but she just wasn't trying to show. So it's just like, I don't really know about Breah, because honestly, in my opinion, I feel like she still talked to King Combs on that low. They was in a 6-year relationship. You think she just gonna stop talking to him like that? Even though Jalen Green, he is in the league and stuff, but King Combs got money too. Like, come on now, you know who his pops is. Like, he been taking care of that girl forever. So I really feel like her and him still talk on the low, but you know, he just letting her and Jalen still have their relationship or whatever. And of course, Jalen is so focused on basketball, he's not really paying attention. He just got done dealing with his ex. But I just really feel like he need to be careful with Breah Hicks, because she seems like she can be sneaky for real, you guys. I definitely want y'all to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. T Gang, we out.